And we are back. Pokemon Pearl, Hardcore Nuzlocke, the run continues. We have made it to the third member of the Elite Four. The run is going absolutely fantastic. We've only lost Shinx. We haven't lost anyone in the Elite Four so far. And now we are against the fire types with Flint. So we have, is that 3 water types on top of a ground type with Torterra, although it does have the grass typing, so we basically got to keep Bronzer and Torterra far away from the flames this time, and then Staraptor is a good neutral pivot. But really, with these 3 front runners, we shouldn't have too many issues. And I'm sending out Tentacruel first because Rapidash is going to come out first and is going to want to set up that sunny day for the rest of the team. So Tentacruel, we're going to use that speed stat that it is known for and try to outspeed the Rapidash and put down the Fire Horse before it can get off a sunny day. On top of that, it has Solar Beam, so if it does manage to get a sunny day off and not die, and then it gets a Solar Beam off, it can absolutely one-shot the Gastrodon. So just some things to look out for, but he also has a Lopunny and a Steelix, so it's not just a full-blown fire team. I really dig not only the Elite Four members, but the gym leaders also had multiple Pokemon that weren't specifically that type and could kind of counter the Pokemon that you brought to counter their Pokemon. It's just really cool. I like what they did in this game. So with all of that pre-cap out of the way, let's dive right in and see if we can beat Flint without losing anybody. Rapidash comes down. We have the Razor Fang or the Razor Claw on the Tentacruel. I think we're going all in. Hopefully one-shot the Rapidash. If not, we're just going to have to deal with it. So we are faster. Seraph goes in for a Waterfall. Can this one-shot the Fire Horse? Can it do it? It holds on with no HP, but it actually goes for a Flare Blitz. If this crits, it's going to do massive damage, and it does really good damage. Tentacruel's defense is not that great, but the recoil actually puts down the horse. That is incredible. So we are hurting a little bit. The Lopunny comes down, has Charm, Sunny Day, Fire Punch, and Mirror Coat. So really, it has no good answer for the Tentacruel. It might get some charms down, which could be unfortunate since my Tentacruel is primarily physical. It has the adamant nature, so we went all in with the physical attack moves here. So I think we just spam Waterfall or Poison Jab. Do we want to poison it or potentially flinch it? Do we want to poison or potentially flinch? Let's go for the poison. Let's go for the poison and see how much damage we can do. And then the crit chance is also very high. We don't get the poison, but it goes for Mirror Coat, which can only counter special attack moves. So really good stuff there. If that was counter, that would have done so much damage. We go for a second poison jab. We get the poison, but I do believe that means Flint is going to use the full restore here. So because Flint is going to use the full restore, I do believe we go for a barrier and just abuse that and get some bonus defense. And that might come into play with whoever Flint throws out next, actually. So really good stuff. I think, let's go for the Waterfall. Let's go for the flinch. The poison didn't really help us that much. And that is a critical hit Waterfall. Tons of damage. The cute charm pops off on top of an actual charm. So we are now infatuated and our attack is minimal. So what we can do is we can roll an Ice Beam. We can roll an Ice Beam, and that should finish Lopunny from that range, and the charm won't have any effect on that. But I'm wondering if Flint will heal the bunny. So if Seraph gets this Ice Beam off, we do clear the bunny rabbit, and it does because Tentacruel is absolutely clutch. Beautiful stuff, and I do believe that is 2 Pokemon down, 3 to go. The Infernape comes down and threatens not only with a Thunder Punch, but also with an Earthquake. And we do have Reflect Up, but if it crits, we absolutely lose Tentacruel. We absolutely lose Tentacruel, and we don't need to risk it. Unfortunately, this is very interesting, because if we pivot into Gyarados and it goes for a Thunder Punch, it's going to do massive damage, and then it outspeeds Gyarados. If we pivot into Staraptor and it, for some reason, goes Thunder Punch instead of Earthquake, it might just one-shot critical Staraptor or do tons of damage, but then I do believe we outspeed with the Staraptor. and it also gets Intimidate, actually. So because of the 4x threat onto Gyarados, I don't think we pivot into Gyarados. But since it's only a 2x and it's not Stab, I think we go for the Staraptor and we get the Intimidate down as well and a potential Outspeed. And if it goes for Earthquake, it's a completely clean swap. So let's do it. Let's go for the Staraptor, hoping for Earthquake here. And it goes for Earthquake. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely. So it is intimidated. It cannot punish a fly. I'm just a little bit nervous of Brave Bird recoil. And then if Brave Bird doesn't kill, okay, what am I saying? Brave Bird's going to kill. Infernape is so squishy. Infernape is so squishy, and it would have to, well, Flare Blitz crit actually could kill, I think, because it'll go through the Intimidate. Mach Punch crit won't kill. Thunder Punch crit, I don't think kills. It might actually. Thunder Punch and Flare Blitz crit can kill. But I'm pretty sure Brave Bird stabs for 180 and then is super effective for 360 on top of insane physical. Yeah. I'm confident Brave Bird kill. But it goes first with the Mach Punch, priority there, no problem. No crit here. This is just going to do a little bit of damage. No problem. And Mahiru goes in for the Secret Flight here, gets the Brave Bird off, and that should one-shot this Infernape. A very, very cool Pokemon. I actually didn't even get to use the Infernape in my Platinum run because it the second evolution, Monferno died like after the second gym, so I didn't even get the Infernape. It is so frail. I had a negative defense nature too. So anyway, side tangent over, the Steelix comes down and has this Steelix has Fire Fang, Rock Tomb, Screech, and Sunny Day. So now Steelix physical attack is really high. So if it crits a Rock Tomb, I think we die. I would use Close Combat, but I don't think we can one-shot with Close Combat. So that means our defense would drop, and then it would use Rock Tomb. So I think we're just going to U-turn. We're going to get out of here. We're going to get Mahiru to safety, just a little bit of chip damage, and potentially going for Rock Tomb. And it looks like Gastrodon completely counters the Steelix. So we are going in for Akane, an absolute staple of the run, and it does go for the Sunny Day. Okay, I respect that. Goes for the Sunny Day, so Surf is going to be halved. Ice Beam is neutral. Body Slam is not very effective. That leaves Dig. We only get one Earthquake TM in this game since it's Gen 4. You can't teach everybody the TMs, and so we gave Akane Dig instead, so a little bit less than Earthquake, but we're just fishing for a 2-shot, and that actually might not be enough. And now that I'm thinking about it, honestly, Stab Surf is special attack and Steelix special defense is absolutely garbage. So I think Surf might actually kill from that range even with the Sunny Day up. So Steelix, can you survive? It cannot. So it actually really worked out. The Dig still worked out in our favor. And now the final Pokemon, the Drifblim, comes down. And let's see here. Will-O-Wisp, Double Team, Ominous Wind, Baton Pass. Okay, so obviously the Will-O-Wisp Double Team cheese could get out of hand, and then Ominous Wind can always get out of hand with the Omni Boost, with every stat getting buffed. So that is a little bit concerning, but I think an Ice Beam is going to get us into a really good spot, and we're not going to pay the price from the burn because it's a special attack. On top of that, Akane had a Rostberry just in its shell there, no problem. And the Will-O-Wisp is all for naught. The sunlight fades, and the Slug drops back for a second Ice Beam. If this connects through the evasion, we clear Flint without losing anybody. And Akane lets Flynn know. Absolutely ridiculous. Beautiful stuff. That is 3 down. 2 to go. I am looking forward to this 4th fight against Lucian. Let's do it. As always, thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.